Introduction about Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers is founded in 1991 by a musician known as Kenny Rogers itself in 1991, but it built the legacy of Kenny Rogers with a former KFC CEO, John Y. Brown, which is governor of US government for the state of Kentucky. The menu for Kenny Rogers is originally based on chicken. It's about chicken. And as you can see today, the menu at Kenny Rogers, it had a wide menu of at Kenny Rogers. So, after a series of ownership at Kenny Rogers, now Kenny Rogers is mostly operated in Asia region, whereby it is a part of Malaysian conglomerate, which is Berjaya Corporation Berhad. Berjaya Corporation Berhad is current issue, which is Berjaya Corporation Berhad, owned by Tan Sri Vincent Tan. But even Kenny Rogers Roasters is a company for food franchise. It actually received a certain of awards, which such as American Choice Awards, awarded 3 times in a row in 1996, 1997, and 1998. It also received an award in 2001 and 2002 for Master Franchise of the Year, and last but not least, it also received. So, after we have basic needs, that is what we want to serve to the people, what makes them different from the people. We have the next part, which is one of the most important part, which are looking for shifts that make it possible to service consumers basic needs and want it novel, exciting, and in a better way. That is called drivers of change, which is there are a certain part that they can do. For example, first, menu. So we have to understand that in the globalization days, nowadays, we have a lot of franchise all over the world, all through the country. So the menu should be different. For example, in the term of flavors, in the term of innovation of the chicken itself, on how they want to cook the chicken, other than they perap the chicken. Next, the creativity from the franchise itself. The creativity should come in a lot of part. Okay. And one of the most important part is the service itself. The service from the Kenny Rogers roster, the public reception itself, which is the food arrangement, the staffing, and the creativity, the one I mentioned earlier, because all of them, they include to attract SDB. Hi, how may I assist you? Well, that is something that they can make a change. So, the next point is the extraction for the customer. For the extraction, we can look through the decoration of the franchise itself, the music arrangement. Because if you go to the Kenny Rogers Roasters, they don't play any music at the franchise. It's not the song, that heavy metal kind of song, no. But they can play a slow song, something that soothes to the ears, and the arrangement of chairs and table, and that is something that can make a difference in decoration and something like that. And the consistency in the food are also different, and they can make that. For example, McDonald's has their own ways to make a burger. So when they make a burger, it will stay that way for all of the franchise in McDonald's. But for Kenny Rogers Roasters, the taste is different throughout the franchise itself. For example, at one time we taste the chicken. After we order the chicken, we taste it. We would say, "Oh my God, I taste a better one at Kuala Lumpur." So the consistency of the taste for the chicken is different throughout the franchise in our country, and that is something. and the creativity, the one I mentioned earlier, because all of them they include to attract the customers, the consumers to come to the franchise itself. Okay, for example, the food arrangement sometimes they what people say is the old school ways. They say that they don't look like a place to attract people to eat at the Kenny Rogers itself. Next, the stuffing. There are actually a certain problem because I have interviewed a few of people about what they feel about Kenny Rogers franchise, and one of the reason is the staff at the Kenny Rogers itself is not uh, customer friendly. Customer friendly is something just like, according to her, the staff is not too friendly when they serve the customers. They don't want to smile, and they took a long of time. And that's something that they can change is the staffing itself at DBA. This is at DBA. No, it's different throughout the franchise in our country, and that is something that the franchise, the Ken Roger Roasters franchise, should took into their consideration to make a change so that people can actually enjoy the foods in exciting and better way. Ah,
For as for Kenny Rogers, it has been used takeaway application has been applied for the Kenny Rogers restaurants. So for takeaway meal, we have known that Kenny Rogers Roasters has been used the sustainable plastic for the meals for each meal that it has been used. Okay, as also has a takeaway meal. Okay, for a takeaway meal, Kenny Rogers has been used the plastics for the food box. Okay, for the meal. Okay, so every meal will keep in the plastic food box which has the PET. PET is for the sustainable and it is really good for the go green environment. Okay, okay. First, next is um, Kenny Rogers also use the catering service, which has it principles has a value, simplicity, and the flexibility, which is it is very easy for the customer to call or to use the service for any event or kenduri in house. And then next is uh, for it also has a delivery applications which customer will order by through the delivery and applications for Kenny Rogers, and then the order will send to the any franchise that is really nearby to their place, and after 30 minutes of 1 hour, the order will come and will delivery to their place. Okay, thank you.
Next, I will explain to you about the drivers of change. There are two drivers of change of Kenny Roger Roasters restaurant. One of them is technological development, and the other one is societal drivers. Under technological development, there are three, which are growth of internet access, social network, and also mobile technology. Stop! Promotion, uh, which about the emerging consumer expectations. So, through our observation, we have found that there are four emerging consumer expectations, and first of all, is simplicity of buying through delivery. The second one is the Kenny Roger Roasters restaurant has connect with other people through feedbacks from customer to improve for the better. The third one is sustainability. Kenny Roger Restaurant has been able to sustain from the beginning of its first restaurant, which is from 1991, until this day, although there are big companies such as KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and also Boston Chicken. the company has entered bankruptcy in March 1988 and was bought by Nathan's Famous Inc., which he then sold to Malaysia, Berjaya Group of Malaysia. Kenny Roger Roasters restaurants up until now has numbered up to 85 and still growing. This has shown the Kenny Rogers sustainability in the industry. And the last one is the Kenny Roger Roasters provide good quality products, which has been identified to have over rating 4 out of 5, which is considered very good. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, go.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about the target market for Kenny Roger Roaster Restaurant. So what make people attract to Kenny Rogers? So Kenny Rogers offer variety of food such as pasta, rice, veggies, and their dessert muffin. But the most famous menu at Kenny Rogers are their roasted chicken. The reason why is their roasted chicken is cooked without using any kind of cooking oil. They also marinate the chicken with their secret herb and spices, so it's suitable for all kids from all ages to eat there. Basically, the Kenny Rogers restaurant is a family-oriented restaurant. The environment inside is very comfortable and their worker is trained to be friendly. The pricing of their menu is a reasonable price. Even if you are a student, you can afford eat there during lunch or dinner. They also offer set menu at a reasonable price, so it doesn't need kind of much money to go there. Bye. Okay, that's all from us. Enjoy our video and thank you.